This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great. To be someone great. This is the first step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
Every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal. You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand?
The only way to the title is through me.
That's what champions do. They get back up.
We welcome you to our World Championship pay-per-view action. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan. This the site of a much-anticipated rematch. 12 rounds of middleweight action. Round 1 of 12. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Robinson's been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knock out man after man they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
How effective can the style of fight, the pace of the fight, it being a busy fight, be for the high stamina fighter?
Well, that's everything. What's the sense of being high endurance or fast if you don't have the kind of pace, the kind of landscape that you can use it?
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Punches and bunches, combination up top.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Carroll. And once again, the jab lands. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Oh, and there you go. Perfectly executed combination. Barrels down. He's going to have to beat the count. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, is here this?
Big shot there. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? The ref stops the fight. Robinson quickly to demolish his opponent. First round knockout. How about that? Sugar Ray Robinson. Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Robinson's a real treat for these fans, a pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean,
oh! Great combination. He is down on the mat. LaMotta's now getting back up off the canvas. Good counter punch. I loved how he moved off to the side and landed it.
Yeah, that's real smart. That's something that you teach in the gym, and you love when you see it executed.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Not able to land the headshot. LaMotta's stunned, and he cannot block this onslaught. And banging away he goes, and he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? 4, 5. And it's over. Look at this. Sugar Ray Robinson's done it. How about this? Teddy Atlas, and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. Robinson's feeling pressure, and he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout streak. He's won every fight by knockout.
Well, there's been a little other talk, too. They've been talking about how the national anthem is usually longer than his fight.
He gets off with a combination up top. Teddy, what do you see in this matchup here between the unorthodox fighter against a guy who likes to get his business done on the inside?
Well, the unorthodox fighter is going to have an advantage on the outside, I think, a little bit.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Got that quick trigger, that little double jab there. Boom, boom. Good right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Robinson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Teddy, you talk about going out. Big shot. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Robinson's game plan works to perfection. The power came early. A first-round knockout victory. Sugar Ray Robinson holds on to the belt for Teddy Atlas. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action. They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number one. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Robinson's won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is...
Boom, left hand comes home. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And Vargas is hitting the canvas. He's standing opposite a man who is just flat out better than him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Vargas is still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he's beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Look at that combination by Vargas. There it is! Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's over. The fight is over. Robinson's power carries the day. A first-round knockout victory. Sugar Ray Robinson, still champ of the world. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years, with a much-anticipated World Championship on the line tonight. 12 rounds. Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Robinson's knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he going to act then?
Doubles up the jab. Sugar Ray Robinson with a solid left hand.
Protect yourself.
Good job by Sugar Ray Robinson landing that big right. What's the best way to neutralize good hand speed?
Timing. Guys throwing real quick punches, maybe a quick jab. You tie the right hand right over.
Robinson, things opened up and he was able to place the right hand. Big shot comes crashing home. He is down on the floor after taking that shot.
And there's a lot of time left in the round.
1,
ground, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Good job with another left hand. One, two jabs. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Robinson's punch, good power punch, the right hand landed. And yet another big shot comes in. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Well, he doesn't look like he's in too good a shape as we come to the end of this round.
And you know, the corner has a decision to make here. Not just to tell him to go out there and move your head, but whether or not they should stop this fight.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Zones in on that overhand right. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let them think you're all right. Let them think you even want to fight when really you just want to buy a little time.
Very accurate with the double jab. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out. Solid. He goes down thanks to that non-stop attack. It's like he was thrown into a blender of punches.
One, two, three, four, five.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Sugar Ray Robinson's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. Sugar Ray Robinson holds on to the belt. For Teddy Atlas, this is Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your evening. welcome you live to our night of pay-per-view action. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here. So we are underway here, round 1, scheduled for 12. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Robinson's been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knockout man after man, they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
Close the gap.
Punches and bunches. It worked out well there with that combo.
Yeah, you know, the early punches set up the late punches.
Robinson's well off the mark that time. Flush left hand from Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson's landed a good, solid combination. We're underway here. We've been talking in the lead-up to this fight about who has the advantage with the speed. Well, we know who that is. As for his opponent?
Well, his opponent's going to have to come up with something else, and what he's going to have to come up with is timing. You know, timing can negate speed.
How so?
Well, just making sure that before your opponent starts, you time him, you beat him to the mark. You're not as fast as him, but guess what? The good news, this is not a sprint. This is a boxing match. You can beat him to the mark. For all intents and purposes, you're faster.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Wow! He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. And now you can see him zoning in on the target with that double jab. And that's the end of round 1. I can't imagine that he's not going to look to change this here. I mean, early on, all we've seen is him getting hit by headshot after headshot from long range.
Well, he's got to start moving that head a little bit. I mean, there's 3 lines of defense, Joe. Either you use your legs, you move your head, or you block. He's got to use one of them.
Robinson's not skipping a beat. He came out, big left hand. He got rocked. Did you see that? Unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there.
Look at that! Blistering combination. The speed of those punches just put him down.
They got there quicker than his hands got back to cover.
It's over. This fight is over. Sugar Ray Robinson's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. Sugar Ray Robinson, still champ of the world. I'm Joe Tessitore.